Yes, yes, yes. Chelsea versus Burnley. 1-1 draw at the Stamford Bridge. What's your thoughts about today's game, guys?
Well, I think the first half we should have scored about 4 or 5 goals. To be honest, the first 10 minutes we should have scored about three. But then,
But then again, Nick Pope was on form, saving the shots
yeah,
and
he
stuff
was.
like that. So, what would you say about that?
Well, Nick Pope, he's just very tall. His reach is long. He saves everything. Like it's hard to score against him unless you get it really in the corner.
We know as well, Burnley is a very defensive team as well. So, didn't you think that's what affected us from getting the goals?
Yeah, definitely. Their defense is solid, but it's just like, and especially when we play today with no actual striker, because Ross Barkley up front is not his main position. I feel like he's not playing at his best when he's up there. So
Yeah.
it's hard for us to actually get
Yeah.
good shots away and score, especially against a defensive team like that.
Yeah, yeah. Also, what's your thoughts about today's game?
I don't think we played that bad. Just about finishing our chances.
Yeah.
Obviously, that Ross Barkley chance. Yeah, some of the boys had a few chances. I think we just need to finish our chances.
Yeah. So is it lack of creativity or just
No, not even.
not finishing end product?
Yeah, I think it's the end product because Burnley are defensive, but we were still able to hit them on the counter attacks.
Yeah.
And Reece James was getting in behind and getting the ball into the box. It's just finishing it, like getting the header on it. Obviously, Lukaku wasn't there to like hold up the ball, like play with his teammates. But
Yeah.
it wasn't too bad.
Yeah. So speaking of Lukaku, obviously he's currently injured at the moment, but in the games he's played, he hasn't really gotten us the goals. Do you feel it's the fault of the players? Is the management's instruction? Because we know Lukaku is a good finisher. We've seen it in the previous teams he's been before. So do you feel what do you think is the problem with Lukaku? I'll start from you.
I think that's just, obviously the jump back to the Prem is obviously a bit difficult. He's been
Yeah.
doing it in the Serie A where the defense is it's all right, but it's obviously not as good and it's not as intense as in the
Yeah.
Premier League. So it's harder for him to, actually hold the ball for long without someone else coming to press him.
Yeah.
But like he needs to get used to it, like increase his intensity, and then I think he'll be back at it scoring more goals.
Yeah. And what about you? The
don't-
problem with Lukaku getting goals?
I don't think there's a problem. Obviously, as you said, that he's just come back into the Prem. He's been linking up well, getting assists, playing like he was assisted like Havertz a few times. I think Tuchel's trying to develop his game. Like instead of just being a striker, he's able to like play actual. Obviously, he plays actual football, but just bringing different elements into his game. Everyone has a drought. He's not really having a drought. He's scored a few times, but just give him a chance, and he'll show you how good he is.
So do you feel at the moment it's just lack of creativity, or we're just not finishing our end products?
I think it's end product. The whole thing's end product. Because
End
the
product.
rest of our team is so creative. Like our
Yeah.
midfield, our defense, even our defense, our fullbacks always go up.
Yeah.
Making chances all the time. But it's just when the ball gets in the box right then, no one can finish it really right now.
Yeah. And what about you?
Yeah, literally the same thing. Everyone knows Chelsea can play ball. Shall I keep going?
Yeah, keep going.
Everyone knows Chelsea can kick ball. Like the creativity is not a problem. Kante making all those runs with the ball.
Yeah.
Reece James getting it out wide into the box.
Yeah.
Everyone knows. Like everyone in the world knows we can play football. We won the flipping Champions League.
Yeah. And the
So-
Super Cup as well.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of finishing our chances and just putting the game to bed.
Yeah. So do you feel Jorginho has the chance of winning Ballon d'Or this season?
Nah.
Why is that?
He's not Ballon d'Or worthy. I think it's because he's been in the Italy team, he's been in the Chelsea team, he's played a few games here and there, but there haven't been any outstanding performances like consistently for him to be winning Ballon d'Or. If you look at his goals and assists, it's alright, nothing spectacular again. If you're looking at comparing him to Messi and Lewandowski, the years they've had is like 10 times better. Like I rate him as a player, but Ballon d'Or, nah.
Yeah. What about you? Do you feel Jorginho has the chance to win Ballon d'Or this season?
Well, I love Jorginho, but I don't think so either, really. Because the Ballon d'Or it's not a team award, it's an individual award.
Yeah.
So although he's won it with the teams, like the teams that he plays for are amazing teams as well.
Yeah.
Chelsea, everyone in that Chelsea team, especially in the Champions League run, was at their best, I think. And even the Italy team, Italy's defense was outstanding and everything. But Jorginho, just because he's won it with the teams, I don't think his numbers are, Ballon d'Or worthy. As he said, people like Messi and Lewandowski, they're way better numbers. I think them two are the two contenders that one of them will win it.
Yeah. speaking of the Ballon d'Or, do you feel it's a bit biased that Edouard Mendy wasn't nominated? Because, in my opinion, this guy has been the best. I don't know any other goalkeeper in this world that's better than him. Talking about clean sheets, talking about the amount of the amount of saves he's made. Don't you think it's biased that he wasn't nominated?
I do. I think he's the best goalkeeper in the world right now.
100%.
I don't think there's a goalkeeper better than him. I think, yeah, he got shagged really. That's about it. His numbers, his clean sheets, they stand out. They stand out from any other goalkeeper. I think he got shagged.
And you?
Yeah, he was definitely robbed. If you looked over, like ever since he signed, actually, not even just this season. Ever since he signed, he's been spectacular. He's confident. He's got good distribution. The saves he makes, like I think he betters the Chelsea team, and he definitely should have been nominated for the Ballon d'Or.
And we just have to wrap up quick because of traffic.
Yeah, of course.
Who was the best player and worst player in your opinion today?
Today, I'd say Kante was the best.
Okay.
Feeding the ball to Reece James, getting it wide, making those runs with the ball like no one else does it like Kante does. Worst player, I don't think that's the worst player, to be honest. Everyone's been saying Ross Barkley, but I think it's just because he missed his chance. He missed that chance that everyone is saying is bad. There wasn't really a worst player, just like that little slip up that we have to better.
All right, we're gonna have to finish. You know what to do, man. Subscribe. Keep the blue flag flying high.